Namaste, family. Welcome back my way. I'm Mr. Finally Got It Day. Hopefully, you all are well and rested and ready to get your day started. Spirit said that your higher self wants to talk to you. You guys have been in low vibrational energies. Maybe some of you have been, maybe some of you have not been. But as an energy channeler, most of you are really stuck on this money that is owed to you, this inheritance, this great fortune, uh, things that have been stolen. Spirit wants me to tell you at this time, you need to go on and focus on your higher self. We attract, we do not chase. Okay. We attract, we do not chase. That's what I'm hearing. So we're going to get some higher self messages out here this morning. I feel like we do need to feed the soul of positivity. There's been a lot of negativity. We've got it's actually a partial eclipse today, yesterday, and today. Okay. I've been hearing full moon and I understand what they're saying. But when I did the research, it is a partial eclipse. Okay. So let's go on and get started. Divine creator of all living things. Protect myself and the Soul Tribe family during this read, all reason, all the time, to include providing us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, and intuition. Divine also, any negativity, and I mean any negativity, and you know what it is, strike it down and cut it down, especially any negativity that is projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family and the collective. Strike it down and cut it down as we too strike it down and cut it down. All right. So come on, y'all. Let's get these higher self messages out here. What is it that the divine needs and wants you to know? What is it that your higher self is trying to tell you? Everything is unfolding as it should be. Okay. Everything is unfolding as it should be. All right. I feel like the divine is not telling you right now, you need to believe and trust. Okay. Struggles are not meant to be looked at as struggles. Look at them as a challenge. Look at it as a challenge. Okay. Something that the divine wants you to take a step back and look at and work through it. Okay. What other higher self messages? Yeah. What you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. Okay. So what you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. And that's in any aspect of your life. Okay. For people that are very shallow, for people that work out of their ego side, for people that, are dealing with, social media and what social media is putting out there when it pertains to the way you look, the way you dress, the way you're shaped, all that kind of stuff, right? The icons they give us to look up to, or especially these younger generations, they looking up to the Megan Stallions and Beyonce's and all these kind of people. But they ain't looking up to like India Iries and Jill Scotts and Joy Plus Souls. You know what I'm saying? It feels to me like there's a lot of people that social media has overrun our whole world, literally. This may be a message for one of my younger viewers at this time, right? You're going through a battle. You're trying to figure out, which way do you want to go? Because you are definitely soul searching. Okay. You're soul searching. And in this soul search that you're going through right now, you're trying to figure out where you fit into this big picture, this life's purpose, this puzzle. I'll tell you where you fit in. You may be your generational curse breaker. You may be the one that brings your generation out of, you know, uh, this this thing that is being projected as far as being half dressed is where everybody needs to, you know what I'm saying? You have dressed, you what's up, and I'm not saying that being half dressed ain't, but there's a place and a time for that. It's called a bedroom. Message. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to walk outside and let everybody see all your goods. Most everybody in stretch pants anyways nowadays, so they're gonna see that anyway, right? They're gonna see that anyway. So instead of you not giving someone something to imagine, Allow a man or a woman to imagine, and this is specifically a message for my feminine energies. Allow a man to imagine, fantasize, wanna wish they knew what was up under there or whatever. Okay. I'm not gonna stay on that too long, but that is a message. You may be the generational curse breaker that brings it back, letting the young women of the world know showing off their bodies ain't gonna do nothing but make them a hottie. Okay. Now some men, they may gravitate to that. But if that man is gravitating to that, then that means he'll gravitate to the next body. Ooh, excuse me, looking just like yours. Okay. So I feel like that message is one spirit wants some of my younger family members to see. And then when you start, the path appears, yeah. So take a step in any direction, okay? And that's spirit telling you got choices. Everybody's got choices, right? Okay. And it's just which path you want to take. Because right now, I feel like I'm speaking to people or an energies or just family members, soul tribe family, whatever. And you want to say at this time, or a nation, a world of people, okay? I'm speaking to a nation of people at this time when it comes to this path that you choose, because I feel like a lot of you are fresh, okay? Fresh to death, I heard, right? You so fresh that you could choose the left or the right path. You could go forward. Hell, you could even turn around, okay? It feels like I'm looking at the neuter right now, right? You got a fork in the road, but then you got three paths. So that's really your neuter, okay? Or you could turn around. I feel like many of you need to choose your direction, and your higher self is trying to let you know that that choice is yours to make. And when a new door opens, walk through it and begin again. Didn't I just finish saying? You could turn around or you could go on your path, but there's a new door that's going to open up for you. And that's when you just start over again on your journey. And then this time learn from the things that you didn't learn last time. Okay. There was some lesson that you stumbled across, or the divine wanted you to go through to see if you learned. Okay, to see if you learned. And you know that saying, a hard head will make a soft ass, right? Well, in some cases, it could be that. In some cases, it could be that. Some of us are just stubborn, okay? Especially them horns. Taurus and Aries, you could, Aries could be stubborn. A Taurus can be stubborn, okay? Bulls, horns can be stubborn. What other higher self message? We have reach for your dreams knowing that it's already coming true. Seriously, that's why everything is unfolding as it should. Go for your dreams, reach for them. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to. And then at the bottom of the deck, I love that one. Okay, it says, when it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. For real. And I love this one. Perspective is a matter of where you stand. So a perspective is a matter of where you stand. Dive into that now, right? Yeah. Your morals, your standards, your values, right? You may stand on the left, you may stand on the right, you may stand smack dab in the middle. Your perspective comes from where you stand on your moral standards, values, your principles, your ethics, okay? For anybody in question. All right. So, right here, what you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. When it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. So, some of y'all, are looking for something and you may not find what you thought you was going to find, but you're going to find exactly what you need. Because in this world, there's two words that you should really live by: a need and a want. And that will bring some shit into perspective for you. Quick disclosure, I do curse, I do speak the truth, and I do call out names when guided too. So yes, that will put some things in perspective for you. Oh, excuse me. That's why Spirit says, when you start, the path appears. So take a step in any direction, because your perspective is a matter of where you stand. Mm. Hmm. Yeah. We have out here, well, we got a couple. Okay. So when a new door opens, walk through it and begin again, right? Because your success is closer than you imagine. So just keep going. Let your true colors show so your tribe knows how to find you. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm conservative and street. Hmm. Both. So there's gonna be that energy over here. You're gonna get conservative days. You're gonna get street days. You're gonna get a combination of both. My brother calls it bougetto. I can't stand him. He be like, "You are so bougetto." I said, "What?" And then he called and said I was ghetto fabulous or some shit. I said, "This." He comes up with, he comes up with the funniest sayings, but I'm like, that's an insult to me. And he's like, "Nah, sis." He was like, "For real, like, I'm an indigenous woman. We got flavor." We got, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff going on in a positive way. We got swag, we got flavor, we got style, we got class. You know what I'm saying? We're trendsetters. I'm an indigenous woman. We built this city. We built this city of rock and roll. Was it up? Okay, you think they wasn't rocking and rolling? Yeah, they built the city on rock and roll. Believe that, okay? So, yes, your higher self wants you to know when a new door opens, just walk through it and then begin again and take the knowledge, take the lessons that you learn. I mean, because you learned some lessons, but I feel like, y'all was in this energy, y'all babies. I love my babies, collectives, even you fucking karmics. I love y'all too. Cross watchers, don't think I don't. But see, my love I show for you, I just give you the real, raw truth, and it's hurtful. I know it is. I know it is. When somebody give you the truth, that's hurtful. So, but I gotta be loved. I have to show you love, and I can't do it through a lie. But I'm telling you right now, at this point in time, your higher self, for many of you, I feel like, yes, let your true colors show. So your true tribe knows how to find you. And that's real. Hmm. And everything is unfolding as it should be, right? It says, reach for your dreams and knowing that it's already coming true. Finalize that message for us, please. And thank you, Spirit. And thank you for these messages thus far. Everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. Everything you want is on the other side of the one of the unknown. So it's like Spirit is giving you a directive path, right? Okay. So everything is unfolding as it should be. So reach for your dreams, knowing that it's already coming true. Okay, so reach for your dreams, knowing that it's already coming true. And everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. Okay. Spirit. Depending on where you stand. It depends on where you stand right now. You will know which way you need to go. I'll give you a hint. Yin and Yang, light, dark. hmm Hint, hint. Spirit hint. Finalize. What you may or what you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. And when it gets dark, remember the sun always rises. Finalize that. Be the brave and the authentic soul you were always destined to be. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I feel this means, I mean, you may not expect to find what you find, but it's truly what you need. It opens you up. Your authentic self opens you up. It sure does. And I feel that that is what a lot of people need to do is step into their authenticity, step into who they're meant to be. You know, stop conforming to what society thinks you should be. Hmm. A lot of y'all are doing that. I didn't ask Spirit, I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot of y'all are finding yourself through social media, finding yourself through comparison to others, and now and only take what resonates, okay? Only take what resonates. There are some people that are truly in their authenticity, and then there are some people that need to get there. I feel like a large base of my family, we're in the same age group, right? So I feel like we are being guided here to guide our generations coming up behind us differently than we were guided, because we were guided to just conform. We were guided to just, you know, do what the pastor says, do what the teacher says, do what everybody else says. And I feel that many who rejected that type of guidance, because it was like, well, hold up. If I'm supposed to do what everybody else says, why they keep saying that the mind is a terrible thing to waste? If I'm not using my own mind and I'm doing what everybody else just says to do just because they're supposed to be the right way, then what am I doing with my own mind? Your higher self is trying to talk to you for these younger generations, for the generations that are my generation, okay? The greatest generation of all time, okay? Looking into those 60s, 70s. Mm-hmm. It's about 64 on up. This rounded to 60. 1960 up. I know 73 was a good year. Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel like our purpose is to guide our youth, the ones coming up behind us, the generations coming up behind us, guide them into being their authentic self and thinking for themselves. Mm-hmm. I didn't ask for clarification or a final message, but let's see what came out. So here, when you start, the path appears. So take a step in any direction, and perspective is a matter of where you stand. You may have many layers of truth to discover. Shit, I know that's right, Spirit. Thank you. Amen. Ashe. Amen for those that want you, that need amen. I even saw somebody say raw almond on here. I said, okay. And then also Ashe. Okay. That's all finalizing your prayers. Ashe is more or less of finalizing and commanding that it be done, sort of a sense, but it's standing in your power. It's standing within the God and you bringing your prayers to the God, the Most High, the Almighty, the creator of all living things. And Joe brother, as y'all like to say, the Messiah, Jesus and Jesus in other languages. Okay. But yeah, you have many layers of truth to discover about yourself. See, you'll want to sit up here and say you ain't this or you ain't that, but really you are. And it's okay to admit to it because there's a reason behind it. Because in my soul tribe family and my collective, ain't nothing, we don't just walk or you did something, something happened, you must have, because that's the energy we carry. We are peaceful, we are kind, we show respect. Don't get it twisted. That's our energy. Okay. I feel like we are here to definitely step into our higher selves. And in which direction and which path do you want to take? I have a friend, y'all, right? I have a friend. And I understood his path and I understand his path because there was things that he missed out on. Okay. Things was taken from this cat at a young age. So he missed out on a lot of things. And I feel him trying to get that back because he understands that, it is a strength with king being in their family's lives, right? But also we're dealing with a different breed and age and time of child. hmm There was a study done and it said that at the age of 12, everybody has already become who they're going to be. So if you ain't grabbed that child by the time they 12, shit. Because as you tell, even right now, as I story tell to you, as I tell you what spirit wants you to understand, and this ain't no story tell, these are direct messages. So as I provide you with the messages, because we're not reading tarot right now, okay? There's nothing for me to have to decipher through except for what comes out, and that's is what it is. It's not going to be made up to say something else. It's getting read right from the message, okay? when you want to uh be in someone's life to make a significant change for them, right? And you're targeting a certain group, you got to start when they children. Because the moment they hit 12 years old, that's it. Their character is their character. So your shadows are just hiding the light right now. See, our generation before us, their shadow hid the light. Their shadow was staying stuck. Their shadow was staying conformant. Their shadow was staying submissive to abuse, to negativity, to toxicity, to devil energy. So their shadows was hiding our light. We are not to do that for my generation. And for the generation to come, you are to be the generational curse breaker. Because I'm going to tell you now, ooh wee, I don't, don't judge me, but I'm gonna tell you flat out, these women in the industries, they glorified prostitutes. These are some of the richest prostitutes in the motherfucking world. Facts. Okay. Message. And I'm not saying that, but I am saying that. You know what I'm saying? It's like they are filthy rich, but they have gone through the most. That's why all of them show their body, every last one of them, because they've been groomed and conditioned to do that. We, my generation, and the generation that's before me, and the generation before that, and that, and that, they should have been breaking the chains. Now it is our turn. It is our turn to break the chain. You must break the chain, okay? Because your shadow side are just hiding the light right now. And that's some dark shit. And look at that beauty that energy is walking into. Shit. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it there for you. Hopefully it resonates. All right. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe and hit your notification bell. Drop comments below as it helps the channel to grow. Soul Tribe family, I love you. The divine loves you. Okay. And I'm going to ask the divine continues to keep love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect in our lives and all the time. Ashe. And until next time, y'all know what I love to say. Namaste.